Hey there, fam. How's it going? And welcome to another episode of the Midweek Motivation. How y'all doing? How's the week going? Y'all killing it? I know you are. I know y'all doing real good. Y'all really doing real good stuff, and I'm proud of you guys. So, let's get motivated. This week, it's a cool one. I enjoy this one a lot. I know I say that every week. You might be like, oh, you say that every week. It's true, though. I have great conversations with some amazing people, and then it gets me pumped up. I'm like, hey, I got to share this with the fam. So, let's get into it. Yeah? I had a conversation with a friend of mine, and we were going back and forth, and they're like, hey, like this just, it feels different. We were talking about like our companies and how things are growing and progressing, how we're like, hey, how can I pray for you? What can I do for you? And like, it's a good relationship we were talking about and just growing it. It's phenomenal. Big things are coming. Trust me when I tell you that, like, big things are on their way. I believe that not just for myself, but for each and every one of you guys. Big things are coming. Yeah? So we were talking about how it just feels like we're on the brink of a breakthrough. I'm like, yeah, I agree with that. Amen. Let's do that. And the way we were describing it, it's like an atmosphere is being changed. Like take expectant, you're prepping. Now, I use the analogy of, imagine you have like a pile of wood, right? You start pouring gasoline into it over and over. Just pouring gasoline, just getting it prepped, right? Like a barbecue. Excuse me, like a barbecue. It's getting prepped. And the environment's getting soaked. So all you need is a little spark. Boom, it lights up on fire. So that's how I feel like right now, 2023, is for a lot of people. People have been putting in the work. They've been prepping their atmosphere. They've been doing what they had to do, letting God lead them through all different ways. And that pile is just growing, just pouring into it. And they're about to get that spark that just launches them to the next atmosphere. And I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that for myself. I'm excited for that for you, because I just feel like, how can I put it? The things that I feel that God's about to do this year, in these upcoming months, is going to be as if, and one of the pastors I listened to, you put it in this analogy, like a pressure cooker, right? You take rice, you put it in a pot, you cook it. Cool, it takes about, like 15 minutes. I'm not a chef, but like about 15 minutes, right? But you put it in a pressure cooker, it's like 5 minutes, right? Why? Because when it's under pressure, things get sped up. So I believe that for each and every one of you, that if you feel like the pressure's been on you extra hard, you feel like things will be going extra rough, this is just prep. This is prep for what's coming up next. Because what's coming up next is going to be so massive that you're gonna have to need to have gone through these things. You're gonna have to need to like know this, to be under pressure, to have the level of just commitment of like, hey, you know what? Taking the thing to hell or high water. I'm gonna grab onto this. I'm gonna trust that what God has for me is for me. And when the enemy tries to drop things, whoa, what about this, what about that? Enemy. See, I've been through the battle. I've been through the pressure. I've been through that situation before. See, and out of all those things, God has liberated me from that. He's taken me to the next level. He's watched over me. He's guided me. And he's taking me step by step by step, right? Now, whether it's a career change, whether it's a job change, whether it's just a change in your family, right? Like you feel like you're really hitting it now. Like, you and your family are just growing in the word, and you just feel like, wow, you're hitting that next level. Whether it's financially, whatever it is, the thing you've been praying about, right? That's being prepped. Yeah, I'm putting it that way. That's being prepped. Stay expectant. Yeah? Don't be anxious about it. Stay expectant. Don't be thinking, okay, but God, but what's next? Listen, I get it. You want to get it happening. You want to do it, and amen. Like I'm with you on that. My brothers and sisters, like I'm with you. Like when you guys send me those prayer requests, I'm praying over them. Like, trust me, I get it. You want big things to happen, and they will be coming to happen. But God is, for me, this is how the conversation I've had with God about it is that He's prepping us to be patient, because this time that we're learning, this time that we're going and being under pressure, this time that we're going and we're not, let's say, against that spot that we think we should be there yet. God's cultivating us. He's growing us. He's like, all right, listen, learn this, marinate in this, learn this. Because when I take you to that next level, we won't have time to go slow. We're going to go super fast. We're going to full speed it. We're going to full send it. So I need you to take this time now that, in the process of building it up and learn all you can, grab onto me. Because where I'm taking the church, where I'm taking my children, in the next level, we're going hyperspeed. And some people might miss it, but I know you guys won't. right? I know you guys are going to grab onto the word. You guys are going to understand that the purpose and the calling, the anointing that God has placed upon your lives is special, is unique, that God has you, meant for great things. You guys are built for this. All these things are happening, but I need you to be patient, right? Because I get it. Like it's a lot of stuff happening at once, and you might be thinking like, okay, what about this? What about that? Relax, deep breath. Know that God's got your back. Yeah, He's there for you. Trust Him. Trust the process, because it is a process. But in that process, you're going to learn. In that process, you're going to grow. In that process, the things that you're going to learn and get cultivated in and just understand is going to be vital for you to go on to that next step, right? Maybe God is telling you to go and talk to those few people. And right now, and God's want to see how you deal with those small people now, because He wants to take you. You're going to be talking to people in the 10,000s. Maybe He wants you to go and put your time on that project with these people. And that project, let's say, hasn't hit it off yet, but He wants you to go and work that project and get used to, speaking and repeating it and knowing that thing inside and out. Because what's coming up next, let's say the mega boss of the company is coming down and they're like, oh, we need someone that is, proficient in this. And they're going to call you for that. Whatever it might be. I don't know what it might be, but you do know what it is. And God knows what it is. So whatever that might be, I declare that you'll have the patience and that virtue of knowing that, hey, God's always got my back. I'm not going to be, anxious about this. I'm going to be expectant. Yeah. Love you guys. You guys feel motivated? I feel motivated. I'm getting pumped up. I have to relax myself on the inside. Like, hey, Rodz, relax. It's going to be okay. Good. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of these talks. The part 2 of the Kingdom Calling is coming out this Friday. Stay tuned for that. Hit the notification bell for that, because you don't want to miss it. Part 1 was awesome. Part 2, the next level. I love you guys. Stay safe. Make the best day ever. I'm proud of you guys. See you next week.